Hello everybody. Okay, so I wasn't going to do a read today, but I just seen come across Facebook about 3 Florida men, Damion Tillman, 23, Keving Springfield, 30, and Brandon Rollins, 27, who were killed. I'm seeing that it was in Florida, Frostproof, Florida. So we're going to do a read on this. Apparently they don't know why this triple murder happened, why these men were killed. So I'm going to do a reading to see if maybe we can figure out what happened, why they were killed, any information that we can get. Okay, so I've got their names written down here because I'm not going to, my memory, as you guys know, is the shits. So I'm going to have that paper beside me with their names on it, so I may be a little bit slow here starting off regarding them, because I'm going to have to refer to that, okay, for their names. Now I'm going to ask you guys that you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'm going to let you guys know that on this Wednesday coming at 1 o'clock Eastern, I'm going to do a live read for all my subs. You can come in and I will get to as many questions as I can, where you guys can ask your personal questions, and I'm going to be using the pendulum for answers. Okay, so I'm going to try and get as many as I can. It's a yes or no answers. So get your questions ready that you would like to know. Make sure you pick a good one. I am going to try to get to everybody, okay? And that's going to be Wednesday at 1 o'clock, okay? Also, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I do go live. And if you like this video at the end, please hit that like button and share this out also where you can, okay? So we're going to get into this and see what we can find out regarding these men. Their names are, and I'm going to just try and remember their first names, but I'm going to say their full names right now. Like I said, I have to refer to my paper that I have here. Damion Tillman, 23, Keving Springfield, 30, and Brandon Rollins, 27. So I'm just going to use their first names, Damion, Brandon, and Kevin. So I'm going to ask the ancestors if they can reveal the situation regarding these 3 men that were killed in Frostproof, Florida, while out on a fishing trip. The 3 men were all friends: Damion Tillman, Keving Springfield, and Brandon Rollins. Ask the ancestors to reveal the situation regarding these 3 men. What happened? Why did it happen? Ancestors to reveal the situation regarding Damion, Brandon, and Kevin. Ancestors to reveal the situation regarding Brandon, Damion, and Kevin. Why were they killed? Okay, so in the main situation, now this is regarding the triple murder of the friends that went fishing in Frostproof, Florida, Damion, Kevin, and Brandon. I'm asking the ancestors to reveal the situation as to what happened and why they were killed, okay? Now, right off the hop, we've got, this is the situation, the overall situation. This is the main part of the situation. This is what we got to look into deeper, and this is what's hidden, which we don't know yet, okay? The secret position. So right away in the main situation, I've got the crow, okay? And everybody knows what the crow is. The crow comes to warn us about something bad, okay? Revenge, evil people, okay? The situation we've got to look into deeper. It's something about somebody's character. Okay? And in the secret position, we got the water element. Now, the water element means that this is feelings and emotions. Okay? Deep feelings and deep emotions. So this had something to do with the crow. Okay? Which tells us, it warns us. Okay? About revenge and evil people. Something about somebody's character, which we've got to look into deeper. And something about strong emotions, really deep emotions. Okay? So we're going to go in now for the messages. I ask the ancestors to reveal the messages regarding the murder, the massacre of these 3 men, these 3 friends, Damion, Brandon, and Kevin. What happened to them? Why did it happen? You can help us to figure out who did this. That would be great. The ancestors to reveal the messages regarding Damion, Brandon, and Kevin, who were murdered together in a massacre type murder. Can the ancestors reveal the messages regarding this? Ancestors to reveal the messages regarding the murders of Damion, Brandon, and Kevin, the 3 friends that were killed in Frostproof, Florida. What happened? Who was involved? Okay, so here's what we got in the messages, you guys. And now you know this is the main part of the situation. This is what we got to look into deeper. And this is in the secret position. So this is something that we don't know yet. Okay? So in the main part of the situation, we already got the crow. Okay? So this is telling me what's jumping out with the messages that came out was this person knew something, okay, that angered him. And he came for revenge. Whoever this person is came for revenge. Okay? Now I'm getting something about assets and a liar. And this is in the main position. So I'm getting that this person here seen one of the people that was murdered as a liar and was messing with his assets, and he knew. Okay? So this guy here knew what this guy was doing and that he was lying about it. So I've heard a few different stories here, okay? And the way that this has come out, I heard about, I believe it was Damion, that was having an affair with a married woman. And this spread is telling me that that's what it's about. Okay? And I think that this guy's wife, he's the crow. He's the one that came for revenge. I think, I believe it's Damion, if I'm wrong, but I know one of them, whoever the one was that was having an affair with the married woman, it's true. And I think he was saying that he wasn't having the affair no more, but he was lying. And this guy found out, okay? He knew. This is telling me, this is at the head. This crow knew that he was lying. And the crow was scared of losing. Like, assets can be anything. This could be losing his family, losing his house, his cars, his money, whatever. But in this situation, I think this crow knew he was going to lose his family. I think this guy's wife was wanted to leave him. And in the secret position, I'm seeing deep emotion. I'm seeing a child, and I'm seeing guilty. I think she was pregnant with the boy that was killed for having an affair with her. I think she was pregnant with his child. And I think this guy found out, and that's why he was murdered. And the character, I'm not so sure how that's fitting in yet, but we're going to get clarification on these cards. But this is what I'm seeing right now. This was over that situation. The guy that was having the affair with the married woman. This is her husband. He knew that he was lying. He knew that the affair was still going on. And I think he found out that she was pregnant with this guy's child. Deep emotions. Okay? And he was murdered. This is the end. He was murdered because of it. Okay? And I think the other two were just collateral damage. So I'm going to go in for clarification on the main situation, which is the bottom 3 cards. So I asked the ancestors for clarification into the situation. On the situation cards, clarification on the situation regarding Damion, Brandon, and Kevin. Why they were murdered. If you can clarify with the answers that we have in front of us. Maybe tell us why this happened. Clarify why it happened. The ancestors for clarification into the situation regarding Damion, Brandon, and Kevin, who were murdered in Frostproof, Florida. Oof. For clarification into the situation regarding the triple murder of Brandon, Damion, and Kevin. What happened and why? Okay, so here we go. Main situation. This is the crow. This is the husband. And he's saying that boundaries were crossed. Okay? So that fits in with what I've already said. He's saying the boundaries were crossed. This guy felt boundaries were crossed. Okay, so now I'm getting the character with the grandparent. Now, the grandparent card doesn't have to necessarily mean someone's grandparents, although it could. But this could also tell me about somebody or a couple or people from before, from a while ago. And something about their character. Okay? And in the situation, I've also got with the water element, which is deep feelings, deep emotional feelings, I got envy. So with this, I'm getting this crow, which is the husband, okay, was envious of the feelings of the child, of this guy lying to him and still being guilty of having this affair with his wife. And I think he knew she was going to leave. He was losing everything. That's what I think this assets. I don't think this asset card has anything to do with money, cars, whatever. Or maybe it does. He's going to lose his house, his car, whatever, because she's going to divorce him. Okay? But it has to do with this husband. He's saying boundaries were crossed. Okay? And something about the character from somebody from before. Okay, but we're going to get into this deeper and this will all make sense. And I'm getting the emotional feelings, and that's this crow. That's this husband. The deep emotional feelings, the envy of that this affair was still going on, and I think she was pregnant. And he's saying he was still guilty of having this affair, okay? And he lied to the crow. Lied to the husband about this affair still going on. And I think the husband found out. He knew that the wife was going to leave. So he murdered him. But we're going to go into clarification on the messages. And then this is all going to come together. Okay, so now I'm going to ask the ancestors for clarification into the messages regarding the triple homicide with Damion, Brandon, and Kevin, who were killed in Frostproof, Florida. I need clarification into these messages regarding the triple murder of Damion, Brandon, and Kevin. Why did this happen? What's going on? What was the reasoning behind this murder? Those flew out, and as you know, this is something that the people that I'm reading want us to know. It's something to do with this that they don't think is going to come out. So ask the ancestors for clarification into the messages regarding this triple murder with Damion, Brandon, and Kevin. Clarification into Frostproof, Florida. Clarification, please. Okay, so here we go. So don't forget, this is the main part of the situation. This is what we got to look into deeper, and this is in the secret position. Okay, so I'm getting this liar saying goodbye. He's saying goodbye to the physical world, and also the crow is saying goodbye to him. Okay, the boundaries are crossed. Now I get the official. Now the official could mean many things. This is a person in a position of authority. This could be a cop. This could be official proceedings, and I'm seeing assets. So I think that his wife had said that she was going to leave him. She was going to start, or she started divorce proceedings, or said she was going to start divorce proceedings. Okay? And I got they know and help. So this usually, when I read it, when it comes out in certain positions, this is somebody screaming for help. I'm getting that the people, there's people that helped him, and they know exactly why this these murders happened, and they helped. Okay? In the secret position, we read this way. Okay? So don't forget, we've got the water element here, which is deep emotional feelings, and we got the envy. Okay? So we already knew that this crow, who is the husband, was deeply and emotionally troubled by this, and he was envious of the relationship that his wife had with this guy. He found out that she was pregnant, and he also found out that the affair was still going on. I think whoever the guy was, one of the three that was having this affair, I think he lied to the crow, which is the husband, and said that it was done, wasn't going to do it no more. But meanwhile, look at, I got the parents with the child. They were going to be parents. So she was pregnant with his child, with, I think it was Damion. She's pregnant. Okay? And I get the trickster with guilty. Okay? So I'm getting with that yes, he's guilty of still having this affair. And he thought that he could get away with it. Trickster is somebody who plays tricks on you. Okay? Tries to lie their way out of stuff. Says one thing, does another. Okay? Trickster. And it goes with this. He was lying to the crow. Okay? He was lying to the crow about this affair. He was saying that it was over, but it wasn't. And she's pregnant. Okay? They were going to be parents. And in the end position, we got murdered and a male. Okay? He murdered the male. This crow murdered the male. The people that helped know about the murder, obviously, but they also know why. Okay? And I think she was going to file for a divorce. I think she told him she was filing for a divorce because she wanted to be with, I think it was Damion, that was having the affair with this married woman. She was pregnant. They were going to be parents. Okay? And I think I think it was out of character for both of them. And I think she's told either her parents or somebody that she's known for a very long time. I think they know. Okay? So with the cards that flew out when I was shuffling, this is what they want us to know that they didn't think was going to come out in the reading. Caretaker and unsafe. Ooh. Okay. So I believe that this is the wife of this crow. Okay, the husband. I think she was starting to feel unsafe because I think her husband found out that she was pregnant. I think the husband was told she wanted a divorce. And she is feeling unsafe in the situation with this guy now. Okay? But if you want my honest opinion, I think it's the husband of the woman that was having an affair with one of these boys is exactly who I think it is, and I think she's pregnant. And that's what I got. So I don't know much more about this. I just seen it come across YouTube. So I have very little information on it, except for I know that I think it was Damion that was apparently having an affair with this guy's wife. And I think he lied to this guy and said that it was over. But the crow found out that the boundaries were still being crossed, okay, that he was being tricked. The emotional feelings and everything came in. I think he found out that Damion and his wife, I think he found out his wife was pregnant with Damion's child. And I think she was going to file for a divorce. She was telling him, because I see him losing assets here, officially losing the assets. So I think she told him she was going to file for divorce. And whoever these people are that helped him know exactly why it was being done and why this male was being murdered. Okay? So that's my take on it, guys. Let's see what happens. But I verily believe that's what's happening. It's telling us right here that the boundaries were crossed. I think it was Damion who was lying to him, to this husband, about still being in an affair with his wife. And I think the husband found out that she was pregnant with Damion's child. The envious, the emotions, the murdering of the male, his friends that helped him know the whole story. And he knew something was going to happen. I think she was going to file for a divorce. And he felt tricked by Damion. Okay? And he found out Damion was still guilty of having this affair, and that's why he was murdered. So that's my read. And I guess we're going to have to see where the cards fall and see what happens in this case. But that's my read on it. Okay? So, again, I'd like to get you guys to hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you know on Wednesday when I go live. That's going to be for a reading for you guys. Actually, not a reading. It's going to be a pendulum session where you guys can ask the pendulum a yes or no question. Personal question. Not about my reads. Personal question to you, and I'll try and get to as many as I can within the hour. I'm doing it for an hour and an hour only, okay? So make sure you're there. Make sure you're there early, and we'll see how many we can get in, okay? And until next time, you guys, share this out where you can, okay? And until next time, stay safe and take care of yourselves, okay? Be safe out there. Till next time, bye-bye.